Welcome, welcome, Amazon sellers and soon to be Amazon sellers. My name is Tim with ALGO Online Retail, and today I'm going to break down how much it actually costs to start selling on Amazon in 2026. Without the fluff, without the you need $10,000 nonsense, and without getting scammed by people promising to run your store and do everything for you. If you're wondering, do I need 10 grand to get started? No. Do I need to import from China? No. Do I need ads? No. This is going to make it crystal clear on this video. Amazon is one of the lowest cost real businesses you can start right now today if if you do it the right way. Here's the simple answer. You can start with a couple $100, or you can start with $3,000 to $5,000, which is what I recommend, or you can start with even more than that if you want to scale faster. But the reason we recommend $3,000 to $5,000 is simple. It gives you enough money to build a real foundation and buy enough inventory to learn quickly. Let's talk about what you actually spend money on to start an Amazon business and what you don't want to spend money on. There are three things in the must-have category and a few that are nice to have. So let's start with the three that you need now. Number one, tools. At the absolute minimum, you need tools to help with product research and profitability data. Profit Hunter is the tool that I would recommend. We have developed it and it's under $100 a month. Optional tools would be some form of AI like ChatGPT, but you don't have to use AI. We can teach you how. All right, second thing you need is an Amazon selling plan. They have two options. They have a professional plan, which is about $40 a month. That's for those of you that really want to get started fast. And the second plan is an individual plan, which is meant for lower budget options. All right, the third thing you need is inventory. You have to buy some products to make money selling on Amazon. This is the real fuel of the business. Now, with suppliers, MOQ or minimum order quantities vary. Some suppliers have no MOQ, some require $100, some $500, some a couple $1,000. And then some suppliers have annual minimums as well. So inventory, actually buying products, is where most of your startup money should go. All right, so let me cover a couple things that are nice to have, but not required on day one. The first is a business entity setup. Not required to start, but nice. An LLC, an entity, a corporation, something like that. You can always do that later once you start selling a lot of products. And then training. Here's how I look at training. You're either going to be trained by someone that knows how to sell on Amazon, or you will be trained by making mistakes. Mistakes can easily cost you thousands of dollars, so many people choose to pay to get trained rather than making the mistakes. But some people spend $0 on training and they learn really slow and their business grows really slow and they make mistakes. Others invest in training, they accelerate their business growth. All right, so here's what I want to do. Let's dive into the different options to start. If you start with the $3,000 to $5,000 option, you can cover the basics and still have enough inventory to actually make fast progress. So let me break it down to specifics. Amazon Pro account. Here's what you actually need to do the $3,000 to $5,000 option. An Amazon Pro account, about $40 a month. Profit Hunter, which is under $100 a month. A business setup is optional, depends on how you do it, but budget for it if you want it. Training, again, optional, whatever your budget is for that. And then inventory, you will have a couple $1,000s to buy products. And let's talk about that inventory. With that inventory budget, let me tell you the smartest way to use your inventory budget. You want to buy from 1 to 2 suppliers or even maybe more and spread it across 2 to 6 to 10 different products. Instead of trying to get that home run all in one product that kills it, spread out your product spend over 2 to 10 different products from several suppliers. The goal isn't to bet it all. The goal is to get enough reps to learn what works. Now, let's break down the low budget starting option. Yes, you can start with a couple $100. How that actually looks, you get an individual selling plan to avoid the monthly fee. You get suppliers with very small or no MOQs, and you buy 1 or 2 products from the same supplier. Slower progress, but it is real progress. It's possible. It's like starting a fire with 2 matches, though. So you need to be realistic and you need to be patient. But with this slower option, you can't make a ton of mistakes that cost you a lot of money because you're buying small quantities. All right, so here's my favorite part of this video. Let's talk about what you don't need. You do not need marketing spend to start. You don't need to import from China. You don't need expensive images or listing creation services. You're not creating any listings. You don't need a warehouse. You don't need a complicated private brand that you came up with. You don't need to run ads on day one or ever run ads. You don't need to pay someone $10,000 to run your store and do everything. You don't need an Amazon automation scheme at all. If someone tells you the only way to start is to pay them 10 grand, they're not selling Amazon, they're trying to sell you. So, how much does it cost to start in 2026? Bare minimum, a couple $100. Recommended $3,000 to $5,000 would be my recommendation for the best mix of speed plus safety for making mistakes and learning. And then the higher budget, the higher your budget goes, the faster you can scale. You can buy deeper, you can get more training, avoid mistakes, and test out more products. This is one of the lowest cost real businesses you can start right now because Amazon already has the traffic. You're not paying to get customers. You're just learning how to source and sell the right products. If you want to learn how to do everything I just talked about on this call, I'm going to be hosting a live free training. There's a link right down there. Click that link. I did say live, I did say free. It'll be 90 minutes long. I want to teach you how to do this. Click the link, get registered. I'll see you soon.